There is a deal being made, apparently, for Brittney Griner and Paul Whelan, a Marine. Now, Paul Whelan's brother, David, confirmed this, I think, two ways, and I'm going to give you both of the ways. Golly, the deal is for a guy named Victor Bout, B-O-U-T, Bout. He's called the Merchant of Death. He made and distributed weapons designed to kill Americans. So part of me is like, wait a second, you guys are playing checkers over there, and we're playing chess. An NBA, quote, superstar, which maybe there's no such thing, but if there was, it would be her. I don't know. What the hell is that? What are we doing up there in the corner? An NBA superstar for the Merchant of Death? Man, I hope Brittney Griner gets out. I want Brittney Griner to get out. Before I do this show, I do some serious thinking. My wife, the lovely Lee Ross Dakich, and I were talking about this. You know, bottom line to me is I want Americans out of bad situations, even if they put themselves in it. And you would hope that Brittney Griner would learn to have a little respect for the United States. That's what, actually, I don't care whether Brittney Griner has any respect for the United States after this. If she doesn't, she's dumber than she appears to be, which is kind of stupid when you end up in a Russian jail. Anyway, but it is a tough call, right? It is a tough call. It shows incredible weakness by us here in the United States. When Donald Trump wanted 2 or 3 American basketball players out of China, he simply got it done. He didn't have to give up the Merchant of Death. Now, I'd make the deal. I want Americans home, and let's be honest. Everything that career politicians do are for political reasons. And right now, Brittney Griner sitting in a jail in Russia is an embarrassment, a further embarrassment, another embarrassment to the Biden administration. Brittney Griner's case, I actually started it. It was about 2 months ago when I started banging on a drum here. A lot of people accused me of a lot of different things. I had people say, hey, Dan, I noticed that at the time you started talking about Brittney Griner, your station was bought by an African-American company. I actually had a good friend of mine say that to me, and I hadn't really thought about that. Really, my involvement with Brittney Griner, I don't know her, never met her, never really even watched her play. I don't really pay attention. Got a lot going on, particularly in the summer. It's like light till 10 o'clock here in Indiana. I'm playing golf till whenever, not really watching the WNBA, but obviously I know who she is. And I just felt a few months ago like it was enough. I felt like the timing of what she did, I get. $40 billion to the Ukraine by the Biden administration and in a war, which pissed off, obviously, the folks in Russia. She gets caught with vape, illegal. Doesn't matter if it's even medical. Whether you agree with it being illegal or not, it simply is. But it is a bit of a conundrum. You're going to release the Merchant of Death. Think about that for a second. Internationally known as the Merchant of Death, a man serving a 25-year prison. He was going to distribute arms to kill Americans. And you're going to give that up. This is what you're going to do. You're going to give that up for a basketball player who wasn't smart enough not to take vape. I personally would do it. I would. Americans need to be protected. And actually, it's the other way around. Paul Whelan is the guy. Paul Whelan is the guy that we should be talking about here, a Marine. And we can get into that if you would like. But obviously, in our little world, you know what? It's not Paul Whelan, it's Brittney Griner. And I would do it because I want Americans to come home. But man, oh man, that's a tough one. And I got to tell you, once again, the Biden administration is absolutely playing checkers while everybody else is playing chess. And Brittney Griner, unfortunately, gave the Russian government, a.k.a. Vladimir Putin, and all the opportunity by being historically stupid at an historically bad time. But I've been banging the drum on Brittney Griner to come home, and frankly, I hope she does.